If you think losing lane means the game is instantly over, this video right here is going to completely change your mind. Because in this game, Peyz is going to get absolutely smashed in the lane phase, but he still carries anyways. No flashy mechanics, no montage plays, just elite decision making fundamentals that you can win with in silver, gold, emerald, low diamond. In this video I'm gonna break it all down for you. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's get right into it. We've got here a Miss Fortune game, which is actually quite good. Why did he pick Miss Fortune? So in high elo, there is this theory that you want to play for draft. So if you play Master Plus, you always want to play for draft. MF is like really good into Yunara, and MF is also really good into Rakan. Rel is also a counter to Rakan. So it's like the matchup on support is superior, the matchup on AD carry is superior. So he just wants to play it. Obviously, he's going to try to play for the brush. I don't think there is a world where he loses this lane. He does have flash onto the... Yeah, he can just flash the W, but Rakan started Q, right? Oh, he didn't like flash auto? Oh, but I think this is... Whoa, what was that? What was that? Wait. Wait, I thought this game is... Wait, this is how he got behind. Wait, did he just make like a kind of bronze mistake with flashing? I like that actually. I love it. He's human, right? I make the same. You make the same. You're watching this video. So I'm actually very excited to see if you can get back into the game, because this is Challenger. So we've got Challenger Rel, Challenger Yunara. I mean, it's actually quite interesting to see. Okay, trying to get the push here. I'll try to use first person just because it's much simpler to do the educational like this and focus. So I'm just going to hit Rakan a little bit. I want to trade really hard because we're winning any short trade. I just don't want to overextend the trade. I don't like how my Rel is actually playing. It's playing way too forward. I actually went for bow right here because this is a meta and it's just better on most of the cases in my opinion, even on Lucian. Really good dodge there by Yunara. I think we're losing this. I try to actually hit both targets so I can reset my passive. I still have the bar and I have a big wave, so I want to play here. I'm going to do into the brush so they lose vision, so then I will just do Q auto attack here. Okay, I mean, trading 1-for-1 here is not that bad, judging that the fight was really bad. The wave in this case is kind of cooked, if you ask me. It's really kind of cooked. Honestly, kind of cooked. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about this one. I mean, he's actually cut behind, isn't he? He's really behind. I mean, I guess he's not that behind. Yunara has 3 kills. Yunara has 3 kills. Okay, I really want to see what he does from this point. I mean, I feel like Rel kind of went a bit too aggressive. I like that Peyz is not even tilting, not even pinging Rel. I think that's very important in high elo. In high elo, a lot of pings, a lot of flame, a lot of people ping each other. In low elo too, but in high elo, people are mad. It's a very competitive game, and in high elo, if you make a mistake, you can't win after, so it's much harder to come back. Going for a short trade right here. You go for a refillable potion. Quite good, if you ask me. Quite good. Having refillable potion is going to help a lot with the laning phase. Okay, so I'm going to keep the wave here because I have Nafari close around. There is no scuttle. We have the scuttle. I want to look to pressure here because I still have one more potion. I'm not going to use my potion instantly, just because I want to, like, we're not in lethal. So if they really jump on us, I mean, it's not like nothing really can happen, right? I'm still pretty healthy. I have my life still from the bow, so it's okay. It's really okay. I just want to look to zone. Really good W right there from Yunara. Peyz dodges it. I mean, there is fight on the river, so let's see if he actually moves his camera or he just like stays here. Yeah, he just stays here and makes sure the enemy don't really move. There is no reason for him to play it. Lee Sin can be behind. I think he should just run. I think this is just bad. Lee Sin could be... Yeah, well... I mean... The Rel is just inting. Rel is just disgusting linting, no? Like... What is he doing? Why is he going in? We know Lee Sin is bot. I'm actually super curious of what he says. I'm really curious. If you're Korean and you're watching this video, please tell me what he says. Because Rel is absolutely disgusting. I mean... All his calls are like, but I'm really excited to watch this game at Challenger Border, okay? I'm really excited to watch this game, you know why? Because he gets behind and it's against Challenger players, right? Wow, and he actually blames himself. That's great mentality by him right there, wow. I mean, so your support is inting, and he's inting in Challenger, which means the enemy team will know how to punish you really hard. And you're Peyz, so what do you do in this situation? I want to see. So I don't think he should push here. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to try to dive. I truly don't understand why we're pushing here, because we can't do Drake. If you crush, there is no word where you dive. I guess they think Yunara has no sums, but they will come together, no? They will come together, so... Is this really a play? What is this? This is... I guess we're gonna zone them away with the wave, so it's really good still. But I don't think we can ever kill them. Oh, never mind. Listen is just farming raptors, I guess? What the hell? But I think this is still bad, no? This has to be bad, no? This has to be bad. This really has to be bad. Like, it's just bad call. I don't get it. Why are we... Okay, Peyz is actually playing really well mechanically here. With the tower range. Q auto dead. Oh, I think... Oh my god. He didn't body it intentionally. And the wave is coming into him. Yeah, I'm not sure about this play, honestly. I think it was just very bad. There is no... I mean, Peyz just followed the jungle call, but I don't understand why he followed, because that play was bad. I guess in Challenger you play different. You'd have trust in your teammates, but if this is like Diamond or like even low Masters, I think you can actually discourage plays. Like, if you're in low elo, one thing I actually found is that you have to understand when to give up plays, and you have to understand when to just not follow, right? It is truly important to do that, because if you don't do it, then you're going to get yourself into shit plays. Of course, Peyz is playing in Challenger, with Challenger, against Challenger players. There is also pro players in this game, so he feels kind of forced to follow because he can trust his teammates, but you can't really use this thinking in low elo. So what did I learn here? Okay, we can't follow. Peyz is pinging. This is good. So what I like is that Rel is inting really hard, and Peyz still, even if it's hard and it just feels like Rel is making bad plays, he actually got a lot. Like, he's not 0-4, he's 3-4. He's still in the game, right? So it's kind of interesting because he's still useful in a way, if that makes sense. Because a lot of AD carries, when they play AD carry, they're just either 10-0 or 0-10. There is no in between. My support is bad, I'm just going to int. But it does feel like Peyz is really proving that he is who he is. And he has good fundamentals. But it's still the AD carry role, so you rely on your teammates. You can't be 20-0 if your support is boosted like this. But still, you can be useful and you can show that you're better. Okay, so we use the adaptive force. Can you flash the Rakan W? Jump, and then now QR. Ooh, Clash is out. Ooh, okay, it was close. It was close. It was close. It was close. I'll give him that. I mean, he makes this look pretty easy, no? Like, he's going 1v3. He's gonna freeze, but we have tempo for the grabs, and we trade 1-for-1 on both. I guess it's not really... What? 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 Why did he push? It's challenge. Didn't he just wanted to freeze there? Didn't he just wanted to... Wait, I don't get it. Did he just break the freeze of Yunara? Bro, if you're watching this video and you're in Emerald, you will say that there is no difference between supports in Emerald and supports in this elo. They're disgusting players, no? They're just disgusting. And that is fine, right? That is really fine. Okay, so we're gonna look to slow push here. There is no reason to push. Listen is dead. So if we keep the wave here, we have a lot of space to all in. And when we play Rel, we wanna all in. At the same time, MF is still stronger than Yunara, even though Yunara has Kraken Slayer and 5 kills, which is a bit insane. I think he shouldn't really play too aggressive, because if they actually get the all-in, it's kind of bad. But remember, Rakan is bad into a few champs. So Rakan is bad into Leona, into Rel, and into Nautilus, just because if you engage, just get CC'd. I don't think this is good. I think he's just inting. There's no reason for you as a Rel to go in. Just keep your combo disengage. He's so... Okay, so I think he clutches it out so much. Look, he's actually resetting his passive on the minions right now. Really good kiting by Peyz right here. I think he's gonna die anyways, but it's just crazy how he always cues the minions to kill them. I feel like Rel is absolutely inting. That on my screen looked very, very losable. Oh, yeah, that's the thing, right? Oh, so this Rel is really inting. I mean, maybe he's just failed. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad on this guy. Guys, if you're watching this for the first time, be sure to check out my twitch.tv. Besides LOL, be sure to follow that, because there I stream 6 days a week with educational content from Iron to Challenger. This is my job to coach players from Iron to Challenger. I have really good achievements with AD carries, getting from Gold to Diamond, getting from Platinum to Master Tier. So check out my Twitch. You get a free OPGG, you get to watch education AD carry content. What else do you want? And obviously check out my coaching in the description below if you struggle in solo queue, you don't have impact, and you want to learn fundamentals. And not only that, you want to learn fundamentals, but you want to play better and you're serious about winning. Check out my coaching. We've got here an all-in. He knows he has ult advantage, and Yunara is level 5. Wow, this is crazy how confident he is, bro. Peyz, I mean, I love it. Like, so you have a boosted support, and I don't know, guys, comment below in the chat, because maybe I'm crazy, but didn't Rel just absolutely completely grief the lane? I feel like the whole lane, he's just making plays that shouldn't exist. He's just making plays that they're just I don't understand them. Comment below if you think I'm wrong. Comment below if you think Rel is playing well and Peyz is just following the plays, but it just does feel like Rel is super bad, but Peyz is just Peyz, and he's actually the better AD carry. And it's kind of crazy because I do think that support has a very big role. I'm not saying it doesn't, right? Support has a very big role, especially for the laning phase, but pay attention to this. Support is very boosted, and I personally feel like Rakan is better. How much better, I don't know, but anyone is better than this disgusting Rel that is engaging when we know this in his bot. But Peyz has level advantage, has the confidence to just go in. Pay attention to how good his clicking is. Pay attention to how he queues the minions to blow the minions up with the Q. Pay attention how well he plays around his limits. Pay attention to how much he actually abuses level advantage, like last time when he was level 7 and the enemies are level 5. Like, there is just a specific way of playing that this guy has that is just better. And okay, sure, in the comments you're gonna say, shut the fuck up, besides Viper is better or Gumash is better. Like, okay, I don't say they're not better, I don't say Peyz is worse or better, I just say that they are just fucking good and they make the difference. Yunara is Challenger. I thought it's Grandmaster Lobby first, but I guess it's Challenger. So there is a reason why they are this good as AD carry. And if you think AD carry is weak, then yeah, you're just bad at the game. It's just the way it goes. And it is frustrating to actually be so reliant on support, but this game makes me happy because it makes me feel like you can have influence as AD carry. You can control the game. And yes, if support is boosted, he's 1-5, enemy support is better, you can still win the game if you make the difference, if you are human, if you have good fundamentals. But it's all about your fundamentals and how you react to the bad plays. And we see that Peyz, he actually died many times. So it's not like he didn't follow the bad plays or he adapted good. No, he just went in and died. But you tell me still, he plays the better macro, he knows the better game, he has the better limits understanding, and he just plays. And Rakan also has the Challenger lobby, wards over the wall to see if Lee Sin is around. We see Lee Sin instantly on top lane, Yunara just recalled, staying on the left to stop the recall with the E. Beautiful. Okay, so what do you do here? So Lee Sin was top, this is the plate, we track the Yunara, its inhibitor right now, tempo. I think you can easily get this, we ping on my way because we only have one grab, so we wanna play for this. I think he's gonna stay even though he has a lot of gold. Is he gonna flash? But he just does so much damage. I guess his champion is just really good into Yunara. Q. Okay. TP, who's this Galio? Q on the minion. I really like how he actually Qs the minions. And now he's gonna Q the minion as well, or he's gonna just hit Galio? Yeah, so he just wants to make sure he blows the minion up with the Q, and he resets his passive every time he can reset his passive. He tries to do as much damage as possible here. So yeah, honestly, I'm actually very happy to watch this game because this Yunara, so it's a Challenger player and Rakan is better than Rel. You can't convince me otherwise. And still, he makes the difference. How? Just fundamentals. Like last time when he actually got the all-in, it was just level advantage. He walked up, he was very confident, he knew his limits, he knew his champion. But it's very important to know your champion. Because if you're just not knowing your champion, then it's cooked, right? It's just cooked. Okay, so let's explain what's on the screen. So we're going to push here. We are going to counter the camps that Naferi has top. He has no camps on top lane, judging that he's going to stay on the left right here. He's going to just move to the left. We take this word very soon. The support should always give up the word to MF. Right now, Peyz is checking the mid wave. Mid wave is coming very soon, so he's going to stay here and wait it. Remember, AD carry responsibility in the mid game is to be able to get the wave, get to the wave, be ready to get the wave, to receive the wave, always to be there, to either get contact and play to receive or play to push. We see Yunara plays to push, now tries to play around the scene, and we see Peyz is also moving left hand side in case we want to catch Rakan. Really good spacing right there by Peyz, moving onto the left angle. Rakan has no W. Peyz knows that the W of Rakan right now it's around 8 seconds with the cooldown reduction of course. So we're pushing this, moving left. We have 2 camps on the Naferi on the bot side. So let's see what Peyz does. I really want to see. See, actually clicks back. Lovely. I thought he's gonna push like autopilot, but he's actually clicking back and he's playing really well. He's tried to ult. Oh, I think Rel just did WR as opposed to just QWR. It's a bit faster. Yeah, this is lovely to watch. And he has an inting teammates as well. This game they are behind. Oh, he just walks up into Rakan. Oh, he's cooked. Actually, is this a lose game? It's probably L, right? Okay, so top is inting really hard. Top is inting really hard. Jungle is... I mean, he got camped by Lee Sin. I'm not saying Naferi... Oh my god, Lee Sin has 10 kills? Shiba. Shiba. Holy shit, bro. It's crazy. Wow, so his top is inting, his jungle is worse, and his support is like 1-7. I mean, this is a loss FF, right? There's no way he carries this. Okay, he wants to stop the recalls. He doesn't really go too greedy. I really want to see how he's gonna do. Because we want to play for Drake, but I mean, I don't know if it's really possible. We're gonna go mid. He knows that the enemies are backed. Oh, this is an int by Galio, no? He should be alone, I guess. He has the movement speed rune. But Galio should actually recall very soon, no? Okay, so we'll put a push, then move instantly to the Nafiri. The rule in mid game is you get the wave and then you just play around your jungle. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Auto Q, auto. Ooh, Rakanovic. That's why Rakan is bad into Rel, by the way. It's just hard to play. I mean, he can win. He can actually win. Okay, so listen. I think he picked a really good draft. Like, Rel MF is known to be a good lane. Oh, maybe I rushed to say. It's 1 for 2, so it's still good. Ulti instantly. This is a shutdown. If he can... Ah, my god. If he can get that freaking shutdown, man. They don't give him the kills. Like, even in high elo, people are just not respecting the AD carry role as much, right? I guess the best way to play AD carry is in competitive. Because in competitive, your team is just letting you the kills, the resources, and it's very fun. So comment down below if you ever had a team as AD carry and how did you feel when you play with your friends or with your team. Is it easier or is it harder? Because from my experience, I coached a lot of players, and even though I coached them and I actually I got them to like higher elo and I helped them improve their fundamentals, a lot of them were actually super different players, right? As in an Emerald player that is a SoloQ player and an Emerald player that plays Prime League 5 or whatever, 3, it's just completely different, right? Because the Prime League guy, he will always follow his teammates, he will always play around his teammates, and he doesn't really have this sense of selfishness. But at the same time, a player that is just Emerald in SoloQ that I coach and he never played in a team, the moment he gets a team, he doesn't know how to play in a team, he doesn't really know how to play around his teammates and follow his teammates and have trust in his teammates. So I actually think that is such a big dynamic, and if you are in that situation and you have a team and you actually think that SoloQ is so hard, you should definitely get coaching session, because I can show you easily how you adapt the SoloQ mindset, how you adapt the competitive mindset to the SoloQ and the other way around. Let's see, he's gonna flash? Nope. Hope. He has E, but he doesn't have R, so I think this is bad fight. I just don't get it why we're fighting if we don't have MF ult, we don't have Xante ult, we don't have Orianna ult. Like, I guess we had Orianna ult. It just feels lost. I really think that it feels lost. Maybe I'm just wrong, but it's just like, why are we playing without MF ult? I mean, it feels close, but we just used everything with that. So you just have to adapt. So if you're playing in Emerald, if you're playing in Diamond, if you're playing in Silver, and you see that your team, oh, why is my teammate fighting? No, why is my teammate doing drink? Why is my teammates fighting here? Why is my teammate fighting without me? It's SoloQ, bro. This happens in Challenger. Happens in Challenger AOS, happens in Challenger Korea, happens in Challenger in Antarctica, it happens in Challenger in any region, okay? So it's just that's the way SoloQ goes, but bro, but so this Yunara, so you're telling me, please, you're telling me that this Yunara is a Challenger AD carry and she's 40 CS down with a better support, with a better jungle. That's okay, that is a very, very, very interesting. And I mean, MF is kind of good into Rakan, I think. Into Galio, I don't know what to say, because MF is essentially bad into tanks, no? Okay, so he doesn't really fight, he could just go for the red buff. So into the mid game, he just needs to play really good with the ult. I think. Just with the ult and just team fights in general. Wow, did you guys see what he... So he checked the chat, so we can see the Lee Sin flash and Galio flash, so we know actually some more information. He does have the flash, so obviously he just really wants to prepare himself mentally on the fight. He's gonna ER here, I don't think so. Auto Q back. Wow, 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 wow. He does damage, he does damage. Oh my god. Wow. I think that's an 8-tier champ, no? That's an 8-tier champ, easily, no? Oh my god, that's... It's 1-for-1. He kinda hinted. Oh. I mean, if it's 1-for-1 with this guy, it's like so good, no? It's just gonna be a flash. Just flash it. What? Okay, Jay's flash, that kind of flash. I mean, it's so bad by Jay's. I don't know why he does this. I mean, the thing is, the Baron is up. And the Drake is up in a minute and 20. I don't think Baron is really that threaty, because MF doesn't really do Baron very fast. I guess Yunara can do Baron relatively fast, but the thing is, wait, why does he stay here? Doesn't he need to recall? It's 1 minute for the Drake. So he's actually delaying his tempo. I'm very surprised. I want to see what he does here. I'm very, very, very surprised here. Oh, okay. But... Wait. I understand now why he did this. Because if he kills Yunara, we can actually force Baron. Right? He thought he can kill two people, and by using flash here, he kill 2 people and you get the Baron for sure guaranteed, and it's game over. He could just keep the flash for the Drake, honestly, but he just really wanted to make this kill. This is the third Drake, so I do believe that you can just play it very safe towards the Drake, and I do believe that you can just make that play. But obviously his thinking is, yeah, but if I know I can kill them reliably. Okay, he messed up his limits, but again, this is Korea, they test limits, it's absolutely understandable. So if you think that you can reliably kill the enemies right there, and then by using your flash you win a fight or a skirmish that is just going to guarantee you the Baron Nashor, obviously it is actually super likely that it's worth it, right? To use the flash, as long as you don't die, because if you do die, then there is no damage for the Nashor that your teammates can have. Okay, let's see his positioning. So Lee Sin ult. Lee Sin flash, we've got this rel is disgusting, we've got Lee Sin, we've got Galio flash as well, he didn't go using the ult on multiple people right there, instantly. Okay, look at his positioning, he stays so close to his teammates. Why? But just because he does want to do so much damage. He has such a good positioning, but it doesn't really have flash, he does so much damage, he did 7,000, is that 7,000 damage, bro. 7,000 damage, he carried, but I don't know how. So, what happened? So in the lane phase, the rel inted completely, and he actually followed, so he fall behind. It's not like he was smart, because I see a lot of AD carry when they play in like dog shit elo, like Diamond or Emerald or like lower elo, okay, Diamond, but just, you understand, like low elo, they don't get behind, because if the support makes a play, they just ignore it because they know it's bad. But Peyz didn't do that. You have that play as well, but Peyz didn't do that. He followed, he died, but he still came back. How? Fundamentals. He knew how to what to do with the wave. He knew how to play around his jungle. He just outplayed mechanically the Yunara. But I think it's just a lot about how he played his level advantage, and how he conducts himself inside of the game. So obviously this is a player that is quite decent, you could say, right? Okay, going back to mid lane, remember your responsibility, you want to get a mid push, you want to ping, Rel should be behind me. That's what he's thinking right now. Yunara wants to play, yeah. I don't condemn this Yunara, it's game over. The thing is, it's game over right here. She cannot win, okay? She cannot win. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this simply because it is so hard to play as Yunara, right? They lost many fights, they were ahead, and now she's just making emotional plays. I don't really condemn her, because if he kills Peyz there is actually a chance that they can do better, right? So yeah, I actually don't condemn Yunara. I really don't condemn Yunara. Okay, so what do I like the most from Peyz gameplay? So the first thing that I like is that he didn't tilt. Like, his support was inting, but he's always accountable. He's always like, I can't concentrate, I'm gonna play better, my bad. So that's a massive thing for AD carry, because the moment you tilt, the moment you lose the game. If you just stop playing, right? The second thing is that he's so forward. He's so, like, he's always like on top of the targets. You see that he just doesn't have fear, because there is no fear, there is no threat, right? So he truly understands his hitting 2 towers here. He truly understands his threats, and this is basically what I love the most. Guys, be sure to check out my Twitch, check out my coaching as well if you want to get better by using fundamentals. You want to climb, you want to get better, guys. check out the coaching session. Be sure to check out the Patreon if you want to look at my specialized, updated tier list. So if you're looking to see what are the best champions, check out the Patreon for the tier list. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And this is an end, right? Wait. Oh my god. I guess not. I guess not. But if they get Baron, it's kind of cooked. Imagine they get Baron and it's lost. Okay, Yunara is not there. The Koreans already like spam FF. Imagine. He got it. He got it, bro. He got it. Oh my god. Wait, why is he going blue buff and not going mid? How does the blue buff help? I guess the blue buff helps because he just gets better cooldown reduction, doesn't he? Wow, I would never make this play actually. If it was me, I would just stay around my teammates. But I guess he really trusts his teammates for not to not fight there, no? He really does trust his teammates. Which I don't know if you can do it in most of the elos. So guys, be sure to comment below what is the favorite part that from this VOD review. What is the favorite play that Peyz does? And do you like Peyz? Do you think he's good? Do you think he's bad? What is your opinion on Peyz? I really want to know. And let me know if you're a T1 fan. And if you're not a T1 fan, let me know if you're... What kind of fan are you? Like, are you a Genji fan? Are you a Hamalai fan? Are you like just a G2 fan? Or like, what kind of fan? Or you're kind of like weirdo and you're like a CFO fan? Let me know. You're not a weirdo for me. Don't worry. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next one. Bye-bye.